You're still getting a spray tan.
You don't have to spray tan my back.
Okay.
We can cut that out of the podcast.
We're just gonna.
I did think about that
with the
today.
Oompa Loompa face, that's going to be Georgia today.
Hey guys, welcome back to a Skin Based Pod. I'm your host, Lena, licensed esthetician, and I have Georgia
Davenport, licensed esthetician.
Kristen
Sanborn, licensed esthetician.
and Shelby.
Ayers, cosmetologist all.
And this is going to be part 2 to last week's episode. If you were with us last week, you know we're doing a reaction video. So our audio listeners, you're still going to get to hear our reaction, but I recommend going to YouTube and watching the videos to see our reactions and see the videos we're reacting to. Last week we did some waxing videos. We did some morning shed stuff. This week we're going to talk about spray tans, and we're going to watch some spray tan videos. Luckily, most of the time we don't see a whole lot of bad spray tan things happen with us, but
Every now and then, somebody will leave their spray tan on too long and not listen to instructions, and they'll overprocess.
and not all spray tans are the same.
Yes.
And then getting a spray tan from a professional, also from a booth, from someone in their garage is all a little different. So let's jump right into this, okay? So this video, I actually have not seen these all the way through, so we're actually going to react to these together, unlike last week when I watched them all. But so here we go.
If you're tired of shaving, ingrowns, and stubble, come see the waxing pros at Amazingly Ageless in Harrisonville. Our AA Skin Babes use gentle techniques for smoother skin that lasts weeks. We're fast, we're consistent, and we make you feel comfortable from start to finish. That's why you can trust us for all things waxing.
So download the Amazingly Ageless app and book online. Just search Amazingly Ageless in the App Store.
Here we go.
So I got a spray tan yesterday for recruitment, and I thought after you wash it off that it would be fine. And I put on my nose patch last night, my body patch.
Poor girl.
Ew.
Oh my God.
And a pimple
the
patch. Oh, there's one right in the middle of her
no.
eyebrow, too.
Oh my gosh.
I don't mean to laugh at your pain because this is awful.
Yes.
Yes, after you wash off, you do wash the guide color off, but spray tan is on the skin.
It would be the same as waxing. Like,
Yeah.
you're not going to go and get your eyebrows waxed the day after you get a spray tan because it's going to rip that tan off.
Yeah. And so
Yes.
the same thing happened here with anything sticky on your face. It's going to take that top layer of skin off. Is going to take your spray tan off too.
And pay attention to whether you go to a booth or you go to an artist. If they say that your process time is 4 hours, then you need to be rinsing off in 4 hours. If they tell you your process time, it automatically shuts itself off in 8 hours. Don't be doing anything that in that 8 hours. Don't wash the dishes. Don't run out in the rain. Don't play in puddles.
No,
that
she
kind
put
of thing.
this on after she rinsed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's just because those are sticky. So
Yes. So
it's
they're going to
like-
stick and they're going to pull the
Yeah,
spray
it pulled
tan
the
off.
top layer spray tan off. So yes,
Yeah.
yes, you did rinse off, and usually everything's good. But don't put any kind of Band-Aid or anything on, especially on a pore strip or pimple patch.
And I think the only
Also,
way...
pimple patches have like acids in them.
I was
so
going to
Yeah.
say it
Yeah.
has to do something with, and most spray tans develop, it takes 24 hours for the full
Yep.
color to develop, so that could have affected the DHA in it.
And to kind of help
whatnot.
her, the only thing that I know of to remove a spray tan, I think there's some spray tan removers out there that work, but if you don't have one of those or don't have time to go get one of those, I was told, if you will use lemon juice, baby oil, baking soda, and you make a mix of that, and you use it as a scrub on the skin, that will help to blend.
be careful on your face.
Yeah,
Yes.
be careful. That'll help to blend some of that spotty stuff. So
If it starts to burn, don't do it on the rest of your face.
yeah, don't burn it on the rest of your face.
Test-
and you can
test-
also throw a
test
little
that on your
sugar in there
body
to make a little
somewhere.
bit of a scrub, but you just kind of have to let it wear off.
Or use if you have a night cream with like glycolic acid or something,
Yeah.
that will help lighten it a lot. All right. Sorry that happened to you. Next
For
one.
the watch, Prezi plain Jane. Yamagini chain, rest in peace to my superior. Hermes link a for the
Oh,
watch.
poor girl. I think, hold on, there's another video. This one. Oh,
Oh, my goodness. And
Yes,
that's
I've
why
had-
you go get sprayed
Yes,
by an actual person and not a machine, because we will tell you if you are wearing your hairnet to move it back or
Yes.
anything like that. Remove
And
your
I
jewelry.
have had some clients that come in and they want to wear a hairnet, but
I get, like,
that
blonde-
spray
like,
tan
if
is
you
not
do-
going to bother your hair.
No,
No.
I've
It'll
had
rinse
it,
off.
I've had it happen to blondes.
Do you think
before.
so?
Yeah,
Especially
if you
blondes?
have blonde hair and you get
Or if
spray
you
tan in it, it's
recently
going to
got
stay
your
there for
hair
a hot
bleached.
minute.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Shower caps are the way to go. If
But you want to
get-
make sure you pull all your hair up.
If
And
you have a technician that really cares about you and how your spray tan turns out, they will make sure the shower cap is to the hairline where it needs to be.
Because
Yeah.
there is a lot of things to remember as you're standing there about to get sprayed, making sure all your jewelry's off, making sure you don't have any lotion on,
Yes.
making sure your hairnet's back. So,
And what I would recommend
I-
for this is go back to your technician and be like, hey,
and have
Yeah.
them
I need to
fix
spray
it.
that, or get some, if your technician won't do it or whatever, go get some fake tan from Walmart or something and
blend it
just blend it in with a face brush.
makeup
Yes.
brush.
I see this happens more with like bracelets and rings. People forget about them, or
Yes.
necklaces.
Yes.
And the same thing will happen there. You'll get your necklace line or your ring line or your bracelet. If that does happen, go get some fake tan that maybe kind of matches the color and do a little spot treat.
Someone tell me if I made a mistake. I just got a spray tan while I have makeup on. I've never done that before, but it was like the only time I could do it, and I forgot to bring like a makeup wipe to wipe off my face, and I was like, whatever, we're still gonna do it. So did I make a mistake, or will it be okay?
Okay, for that,
It doesn't really look like she has a ton
that's what I
of
was gonna
makeup
say.
on.
Uh-huh. But makeup's going to create a barrier.
Yeah.
It's kind of like we tell you no oils, no lotions before you come in
Deodorant.
because it just creates a barrier and your
But
spray
also,
tan's not going to
like-
be able to soak in.
Deodorant or some lotions tend to make it orange. It
Very
like
orange.
interacts with whatever's in your deodorant and it turns it orange.
Or green.
Or
I've had
green.
a deodorant turn green and they had green armpits. They were fine when they rinsed off, but it was a little crummy, froggy looking for a while.
Yeah.
I definitely recommend to wash your face and have it bare. Like no moisturizers, nothing that will cause a barrier to happen because your face will definitely be lighter than the rest of your body.
Yeah. The one time that I probably recommend not having your face spray tanned is whenever you have active acne.
Yes.
Because sometimes that guide color can settle in and, kind of irritate your acne. So if you
Or
do
it
have...
makes your pimples darker than the rest
Yes,
of your face.
Because the bronzer will collect in any
Yes.
of those areas. Or if you have
So-
super dry skin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that would be a time that I would say, hey, let's use a little barrier on your face. You can always blend makeup in and blend your spray tan in, or we'll just kind of feather that spray tan up your neck.
Makeup is wonderful. You can get a foundation that matches
Yes.
your spray tan shade. Because if you're also using like any kind of anti-aging serum, like anything with glycolic acid, lactic, or salicylic acid, you're gonna exfoliate that spray tan off
Yes.
anyway. So if you religiously get a spray tan, or if you're getting a spray tan for like a wedding or something, make sure you get a foundation that matches your spray tan. Because if you're using skincare that's gonna exfoliate you, your face is going to be lighter in a couple days anyway.
Yeah, and I think George is getting a spray tan today to do a makeup trial for her wedding.
I am. Something to think about because your makeup will look a lot
I thought
different.
I was waxing you today.
You waxed my back.
You're still getting a spray tan.
You don't have to spray tan my back.
Okay.
We can cut that out of the podcast.
We're just gonna.
I did
if
think
you
about
see her
that
with the Oompa
today.
Loompa face, that's going to be
Yeah.
Georgia today.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
But yes, you like
There will
I'm
be
getting.
a discussion afterwards.
I kind of forgot about that, but it won't matter. Anyways, but yes, I am
Do
getting
as we
my.
say, not as we do.
I think that all the time when I'm like spraying myself, giving myself a spray tan in the garage, like freshly after I showered and exfoliated. Listen to me, but don't do what I do.
Yes,
But yeah,
We have another Kristen on our hands.
Oh, we do.
I know. Georgia is my little mini me.
we're getting off topic.
We're getting off topic here, but I walked into her room one week. She's doing a Skin Bear 30, she did a microneedling, and then next week she was like, "Do you think I can do a microneedling again?" I was like,
I did. I microneedled myself 2 weeks in a row,
"No," but she did it.
and my face looks fine.
It does. It looks fine. Yeah, and so that's all the videos I have for today. Spray tans. It really matters who you go to. And
Yes.
booths are okay. They don't spray very evenly sometimes.
Yeah.
And also, if you don't know what you're doing, I did see a video. I didn't save it, and I'm really sad about it now. But I saw a video. A girl went to a spray tan booth for the first time, didn't know how to do it, and she accidentally sprayed her face and her front 4 times.
Ooh.
And so,
Well, everyone knows I love spray tan. I spray tan all the time. I've gone to booths, and some of them they're all different.
Yeah.
The ones that I've been to, some of them half the time you like can't hear what they're saying because the person up front will be like, "Oh, it'll walk you through it." yeah, there's a voice talking to me, but then when this loud fan is in my face, I'm just guessing. So
Yes.
it's really easy to do stuff like that. It's really easy to not move your hairnet back, easy to not remove jewelry.
Yeah.
I saw a TikTok of someone who wore their socks into a spray tan booth because
Yeah.
they just weren't thinking. But it's like if you're getting spray tan by a professional, they're going to
And I think with
gonna
those
walk
spray
through.
tan booths too, if you are, a more chunky girl like me, you got wrinkles in places and your skin folds. And if you don't, be able to maneuver or know how to maneuver yourself, you'll have a lot of white lines.
Yeah.
Or you'll use your hands to lift and pull things out of the way. And then
you
your
won't think
hands
about it.
will
You'll
look.
touch the booth. And,
Yeah.
And
spray
so-
tan booths are good if you know how to use them. Also, always try to look and see what kind of formula they are
Yes.
using. Like, what kind of spray does this booth use? What kind of spray does this technician use? And make sure you can do your, because I think you can find every spray, you can find information about them online. So make sure it's a formula that works good for you, that other people have had great success with, because they're not all the same.
Yes, and they go for different skin tones.
Yep.
We kind of mix our own at the Medspa that kind of blend really well with everyone's skin tone. So just be aware. Spray tans are awesome. I love spray tans. Georgia spray tans just about every week.
Do not cry right after you get spray tan. I also saw that video
don't
too.
cry after a
Yes.
spray tan.
If you have any more questions, call us at the shops. Shoot us a text. Put a comment in the next to this
button.
video, whatever you call it, with this video,
The
and
comments?
one of us will get back with you and,
In the
and
comment
answer
section.
it. Comment section, yes, and we will try to get back with you and answer your questions. Spray tans are great fun. They're quicker than trying to lay out in the sun,
And better
they're-
for you.
and they're so much prettier.
They're so much prettier.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me today, and thank y'all for hanging out with us today. And we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.